Take a look at the deck. Don't think I'm gonna change much. I like most of the cards. I think maybe Solgat Lantern's a little low impact, but I'm not sure there's anything much better. At least it's cheap. Play more Disdainful Strokes maybe. Second Stroke could be good. Good against a blue-red deck. Probably decent against elemental stuff. Decent against demons too. Lantern helps a bit against lessons, but does it help enough? The Ghost Vacuum I think is pretty good. It's nice against a blue-red spell-mental. Maybe I don't need Lantern as the Strategic Betrayals. Not sure how often I'm gonna. Looks like Salta Reanimator's probably gone. Against Izz's Lessons is kind of whatever, nothing too special. Second Stroke could be good against bans. I might have too many cards though. Disdainful Stroke hits all their creatures and it hits Thrall and Lynx. It's like marginally better than that Essence Scatter, maybe. Not even sure. And Stroke's pretty nice against bans. They're bending. But you already don't have a lot of cards you want to board out in their matchup. Kind of same in. Yeah, I'm not sure. Alright, I think I'm just gonna register as is. Just a list I've been playing. It's been pretty good for me overall. Maybe swap Annul for Spell Pierce. They're both decent against lessons. And Spell Pierce all less deads. Yeah, maybe Annul is not the greatest meta call. It's really good against lessons, obviously. Spell Pierce can be okay. But there's a bunch of decks where it doesn't even really have a target. Mostly that blue-red deck. Not sure. Maybe I'll make that swap. Maybe that makes sense. Like, game one is gonna be tough against lessons anyways. I have the Spell Pierce in my opening hand. Probably better than Annul in your opening hand. And I'm playing a matchup where Annul would have been dead. So that's pretty nice. Alright, so it's probably blue-red spell elemental. So I think I don't need Spell Pierce right away. Gotta keep that land. Could have played Reef first, see what I draw. And then decide on the Surveil. I'll just counter that, slow them down a bit. They might be baiting though. They like to let me untap and Spell Snare. Alright, they did not have Winter Night Stories, so that is nice. 3 cards in the yard. Do I want to start jamming into their counters, or do I want to wait a bit? They usually play 2 Spider Sense, 1 Spell Pierce, and 3 Spell Snare, so not a ton of counters. Let's see. I want 2 of the removal spells. Honestly, I could just go heavy-handed. Just go DN Deadly Cover Up. Because in game 1, they don't have like a million counters. So it's okay to take the more expensive cards. Might still be a little greedy though. Oh wow. I mean, their hand's not very good. Not gonna mess around, make them have it. They're one of Spell Pierce. Nice. Let's see if they have anything weird. 4 Winter Night, 2 Detect Intrusion, 1 Spell Pierce, 2 more Spell Snare. Yeah, just the exact stock. Alright. Most of their Spell Snares are gone. Just one, I guess. Sick. So how do I lose? Edimer Crabs, getting some damage in. Yeah, I mean, it's tough for me to lose at this point. Doesn't really matter. Could have taken Fountainport too. Would have been totally fine. Like, there's some games in this matchup that can slip away if you're not careful, but they're like way too far behind. Good Betrayal almost for no creatures here. Really doesn't matter what I do this game. It's pretty chover. Take a land drop. Take Wan Shi Tong, I guess. And discard Hex. Hello, Rosie. Hello, everyone. I guess I'll just Strategic Betrayal them. Just to exile the graveyard. They're like, well, well, well. Call me a good sign. I'm gonna try and counter that. My future Gab, or is it past? Yeah, I never know. Well, you're telling hi to the future Gab, right? Because I'm reading it. You're telling it to. I guess you're telling it to past Gab, but I'm reacting as future Gab. Alright, in this matchup, Duress, Betrayal, Goes Vacuum, Wan Shi, Unagi, Stroke, Spell Snare, and then Guardian or not? I forget. We'll see. The Hex are bad, even though they do have the Felon. I think I trimmed some of the cover-ups. And I trim like a Consult and a Stock Up on the draw, and I guess I don't do the Guardians. Ooh, Missman. Thanks for the raid, everyone. Or thanks for the raid, Missman. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, I saw you were just playing some Historic Metagame Challenge. I guess you had no interest in the Qualifier, or... Oh, 3 steps ahead is what I trim. Did I do the Guardians? Just keeping Consultant stock up. Keeping more cover-ups. I guess I'll keep in all the card draw. Lots of time traveling going on in chats. Not a bad hand. Can slow them down a bit, maybe. Counter some early card draw. Negate sleight of hand. Stock list only plays one Rahl. It is still a bit of a scary card. I don't need much here, so I don't mind just saying go. That Consul's probably gonna get countered, but at least if I play it with Kicker, they kind of have to counter it. Ooh, look at me, the late stream even gets a sub. Handsome Tom. This is a game where Fountainport could really shine if they play a little too passive.
May all your stock ups be met.
I'm just gonna make a token here. I could go for a crab. Especially if they have like Spider, Spell Snare backup. I don't have a removal spell for it. Usually I have like some kind of Doom Blade by now, but oh, that's pretty good results. They're letting me untap to play a crab. I might get out template this game. Tough. Just have to hope my draw step is a removal spell. So Unagi could be good, but it's really bad against Thunderflock. So I think I'm just gonna say go and then see what happens. I might just try and ambush the crab, honestly. No, maybe just play it end of turn. Maybe I'll play like Winter Night Stories and then they don't have a way to counter Unagi and I reg them. They usually have like a stroke and a get out, I think, as outs. It kind of sucks when I have two Spell Snares in hand to get God by get out. Mato's just loose. Yeah, I mean, my hand's just awkward. Yeah, this game's probably just over. Yeah, I knew. I'm dead to Lynx, dead to Burst Lightning. I'll at least have the cover up. Was backup snare and stuff. Feels like I have to take consult. Yeah, maybe I sequence Sporulation. I've tried to stake an Unagi. Legend of Roku. So if they stroke, I can spell snare. If they try to get tricky and take the crab, what I can do is like exile all the sleight of hands. And then their crab will be more expensive. I think I have to do that, right? Okay, so they kept in free thunder fog, all the crabs will hearts have one of each of the legends. So I actually do have in all targets. The 2 billions, to detect, a negate, a spell pierce, 2 spell snare, Bright Lantern. I'm not in a bad spot. I mean, I'm not in a good spot, but could be worse, I guess. Might as well. God, I didn't cast Winter Night Stories. And I drew Betrayal. And I'm at 4. So I'm kind of dead. I didn't see if they had Burst Lightnings left in their deck. I don't think I saw Lynx. Why would you not cast Winter Night? Because you drew exactly like Spider Sense. Which I have a snare for. 2. This thing's gonna flip. Spider Sense. Oh, okay. A little confusing. Wan Shi Tong sounds pretty good. Get out and stroke are gone. The rest could be good. But I think Spell Snare kind of deals with that. You just consult again. 3 steps ahead. 3 steps ahead. Really wish I remembered if they had Burst Lightning or not. Pretty sick game. Oh, the top 2 this time. So they have 1 crab left. Should I make a treasure? Should I play Wan Shi? Maybe I'll just make a treasure. I guess I get dead Dexter and whenever he casts a spell. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'm in trouble. I need something for that card. Yeah, that's probably loose. I guess I need to find my other cover up.
Monkey says, "What's Nassif's win condition?" You, my friend, must not know Yellowhat very well. This is not a guy who brings win conditions.
All right, so then maybe just counter draw discards. Sounds reasonable. All right. Not exactly what I was looking for.
Quadruple A.
If they have like no they have these legends and no, I didn't see Raw, man. I really wish I paid more attention. I think I might just do all the cover-ups, honestly. Just want to do maybe an Annul. Have 3 targets for it, but 2 are really high impact. And like they see a lot of cards. That is not a cover-up. That is not a cover-up either. Alright, hopefully they can't play two spells. On spirit. Oh, it's a spirit. Right. It'd be nice if they just use Spider Sense now. Sometimes Jack, thanks for the resub. Alright, that's obviously good for me that they're using that now. Okay, you can have it. You can have that. I have another one. Pretty sick if they have Spider Sense here. They could even bounce Avatar and then they don't kill me this turn, but they kill me the next. Oh well. Alright, one is not 0. So let's see. Or to make a treasure. So I can play untap land and have enough to make a treasure. Probably better to scry. Spell Snare, no thanks. Oh, they had Negate left. I'm not gonna remind them that there's a birds. You never know. All right, adjustments. So they have Stroke, Get Out, Negate, one of each, Spell Pierce, and then a bunch of Spell Snare and Spider Sense. And I mentioned Annul too. I think Beta Trump can go if they don't have Planeswalkers. Maybe Spell Pierce can go. They do kind of go dead in the late game, and yeah, I think Annul is probably good. The first one. Maybe just got a Wan Shi Tong. They're always so slow. Even Unagi. Unagi has its moments though. Don't want to skimp on like Dark Banishings type of cards. Cut the end. I think the end's reasonable cut if they don't have or could do just free cover-ups. Maybe the end's all expensive. Let's do that. It's like minor adjustments that you can make once you see your opponent's deck. Precept that's kind of good in the early game too, just to like draw this card when you're playing Drago and trying to make your land drops. 6 lands is a lot. Yeah, just surveil lands. Mulliganing kind of hurts too, obviously. And the Demolition Field are not especially good. The Reef is not like super good. At Fountainport I would snap keep. I'll have to keep and pray. Or just get rid of Unagi. Kind of hard to win with 5 cards. I would take my last hand, I think. I'd take my 7-card hand. Wonder what I drew. Alright, don't have your 1-up Spell Pierce, I'll cry. No way. Oh my god, dude, I run so bad. Classic Arena Qualifiers. Alright, if I draw a land, I won't complain. If I draw on tab blue mana, beautiful. Alright, we have a chance. Plenty of black mana, sure. And they have 3 in the yard, so they can cast. I'd have the legend. Bit of an awkward hit for them. Bellion's pretty annoying. I don't want to consult again, I think. I mean, they're going to be very far ahead on cards and stuff, but till the end of your next turn. So they have to play Billion, then they get a mana, and then they can play Crab. I mean, I think I just need to do this. Don't need the lands. Probably need that Duress. Might need that cover up again, or I mean, I need that consult again. Just really try and set up for that cover up turn. Even though that Bellion's gonna be a pain too. Question is, do I Duress now? Makes their crap cheaper. Maybe I want to wait a turn. That's close. Tough. At least it didn't hit like best ever. I should they lose the crab. Hopefully that Duress can like poke a hole. Just going for the crab now. All right. So can go like Duress and then cover up Winter Night Stories. See what they have. Also Duress Consult if their hand kind of sucks. Could also try and find a Strategic Betrayal. Would be kind of nice. I think I'm gonna try and get them next turn. Was the maybe I'll do Consult first. I did found Strategic Betrayal. And then I think Spell Snare is pretty good against most of their counters, right? All their counters. So that was kind of ideal, I think. And I don't take a big hit. Like sets them back a bit. I mean, they do have 6
Finally
cards,
playing
though.
that. I hope you're running them.
Yeah, that Spell Pierce on the stock up into Winter Night was tough start. And that was me drawing that on tap land for Console, otherwise the game was just so over, honestly. Alright, time to see it. Should I try and force for now? It's not getting much better for me. And I really don't want them to like Spider Sense bouncing the Legend of Roku. That'd be like pretty brutal. I think might as well fight over the Duress. Oh wow, they're discarding Get Out. Could have like saved their avatar too. Oh, that's why. Alright, well at least their hand's not the greatest. I mean, I could even take a hit. 6 damage. But then I give them a chance to I guess I'll give them a look at a counter spell. Try and set myself up where it's all risky, but I was also just running out of time. Yeah, I should have played more Fountainport. No dragons, eh? Yeah, it's probably GG. A land draw. It's flooding a bit now. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, so they don't have Lynx, they don't have Burst Lightning. I mean, I have outs. Their hand's not the greatest. I see I need to rip, but like Wan Shi Tong would be pretty nice here. Oh, bro, I have the Demolition Field. What am I doing? How many times did I miss that? I mean, that was just earlier in the game. I'll better to realize now than later. I just have to do that and hope I keep ripping. Just get rid of the crabs this time. Yeah, I'm still like pretty rough spot, but you never know. Map top. GG. I have like a few cards that dodge like stuck up dodges most of their counters, and so does Wan Shi Tong. It's brutal. Kind of same for Unagi too. Should have kept that and all. I can't keep an all in that spot. Damn, 7 minutes behind on time. Yeah. All the cover-ups were pretty good. Maybe I should have kept all 4. I haven't really lost that matchup straight up yet. The one time I've lost it, it's when I played like really poorly. The legends were pretty good for them. I'm not sure it was like meaningfully better than a Raw would have been, but alright. Stock up, Wan Shi Tong. Nope. They probably, if they have Stroke in hand, it's pretty much over, I think. Alright, good game. We got Gots. Tough one. I think I'll keep, even though my hand doesn't do anything in the early turns. Oh, Genki. Genki playing my worst matchup. Great. Well, the good news is I'm probably not beating that draw was about any mulligan. I feel better about it. Just gonna have to win a couple sideboard games. How do we win? How do we get out of this mess? Probably don't. Let's discard one. I can discard that scatter. I might just scoop if he plays Monument. It's fine. Alright. My worst matchup. It's kind of hard in the dark to know exactly what to cut. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to rely on my creature plan though. Just lots of cheap interaction. Gonna bother with Essence Scatter, I think. Oh, it's not even microplastic anymore in the water, it's just straight up bits of plastic. Okay, this looks about right. I could do more hex, because it's like green, and the tokens. Could just not do shoots, just try and be as efficient as possible and hope I don't get red lords. If a lie is an absent, I didn't have time to read that quote. What the hell? Is there a huge piece of plastic in my water? Where did it come from? Weird. Alright, probably want to shock. Kind of ripping Annul, Spell Pierce, everything. This is why it's good to shock. Doesn't always pay off, but I have Negate main up. Well, I would have had Spell Snare anyways. You want Negate in case they have blue talent, I think. And save the lantern for a little later. Alright, unfortunate. Hopefully he doesn't have like a quench. Ottoman first. I mean, I could just let it resolve and try and fight over the other stuff. But if he doesn't attack, then I'm kind of screwed. I think giving him a loot is okay. I'd be kind of sick if he just doesn't attack. He could make that play. I think it would be totally unreasonable. Alright, Tidebinder plus Spell Snare should be decent against Grand attack. It is unfortunate. That kind of owns. Could have maybe countered second Storm Chaser. I was kind of in autopilot. I think I'm just falling too far behind here. Probably have to start jamming some creatures and pray. I'm gonna set in the lantern if he levels up. This is going extremely poorly. No blue mana. Alright. Need to like outpower him. May stock up and 3 steps ahead is good for that. Maybe I can 3 steps ahead my Tidebinder. Maybe I need to counter. Alright. Could do stock up an Arc or an Guardian. Be pretty greedy, but might be good. The Hex was the Guardian's pretty good too, and I'm kind of dying right now. Might just need to take both, like, spells that impact the boards. I don't have a chance. Guardian Hex is a combo too, potentially. Damn, losing to my own. Losing to my boy. Yes, I have to. It's not good. But I'm not sure what else I can do. Just gonna do that and pray. Oh, I needed that. Oh, that was like good coordination. Oh, wait, if he kills a copy, this thing gains flying again. Alright, it's time to block. Alright, I need like my own Wan Shi Tong or something. Might need a harvester too at some point. I'm just trying to min-max, I guess. Just hope my top card is Consult or something good. That is not what the doctor ordered. Any like River Regent, Harvester, or something like that. Monument. Gonna snare it? Counter it and let him draw a card. You just counter it. Actually, I probably should let him draw a card, I think. I don't know. No, I guess I need to hope he just never draws another spell for a while. Come on, big creature. Okay. Stock up into big creature. If he has a counter, I don't want to give him a chance, I guess. If he had 3 steps ahead, he would have just like draw 2, discard 1 probably. Thing is that Duress is never gonna be good pretty much. I'm trying to think. Oh, I have Unagi plus Glen Elendra Guardian combo too. Interesting. Yeah, I should take another draw step and the rest first. I should start attacking. He's gonna draw cards. I could counter that. I just want to counter that, right? I mean, I might lose because I Duress and don't have Spell Snare mana here. Yeah, wow, so sick. I think I probably messed up. Could have like turned it around too if Harvester was in my top 6 here. That was kind of close, I think. Right. Yeah. Damn, 1 mana. You might have played differently if I had the mana up, to be fair. Mirror match? No. Pretty nice hand. Wan Shi Tong plus double Demolition Field. Oh. Well then. People still play the cup decks? Oh, I know there's Vinestock. Oh, post combat. Alright, I'm too ashamed to do it post combat. It doesn't matter what I do this game. It's just mean, I know. Just bullying at this point. I mean, they are free to scoop. What's up with the Vinestock? Sorry, I have to deal with stuff. Also, I don't know why my opponent's still playing. Just confused. Let's play a bigger Wan Shi Tong, I guess. My bad. All right, blue-green cub. Let's do snare. Let's do harvester. Let's do Wan Shi Tong. Can trim a stock up probably. Maybe cut negate and then cut that strategic betrayal. Maybe do like one Tidebinder. That card's always fine-ish. Alright, solid hands. HSA, hey everyone. Nope. X2 bracket will be the way trust. 7 wins in the O2 bracket. Yeah, I'm kind of an expert at navigating the O2 bracket. I think it's better to hold up scatter and try and counter a creature and then kill that thing later. Yes. Well played by me. Imagine if they don't have a third land either. They were just like giga screwed. Alright, that a third lands. Betrayal's pretty good against specifically Serac. Also, Unagi can, according to Sperling, Unagi is good when they have Serac in their deck. Damn, blue black's just unplayable. Thought I could just run it back for the next Pro Tour. Just keep it in my back pocket and I probably should have played a Wan Shi Tong, honestly. Let's stick a land. Maybe just stick another land. I just dead. I guess they don't quite have Creator Hoof Mana. All they need is a Spidey Sense still. So Serac usually means no Oko. Another thing about Tidebinder just trades with Surak in combats, just they usually just attack with Surak. Wow, they have the tech. Damn, what the hell? I've not seen that card in a very long time. You usually want to just get the lands. Then I guess they're stuck, so maybe I'll remove. Alright, they have 4 Riddlers, they have a Vivian Reed, they have Ur, they have free Detect Intrusion, Innkeeper Talent. Kind of an old list. That card's not even good, it kills people so slowly. I'm not gonna mess around. So do that for 4 now, so it doesn't get, you can Spider Sense the trigger. Don't want that to happen. Yeah, I'm extracting these breeding pools really paid off. Stucco? I guess I have 1,000,000 lands already. I need like 20 spell snares though. This thing doesn't even have trample, right? Huh? Let's see. Let's see if they fetch or not. Oh, we got a floater. How are we doing so far? No Gucci. Damn, that ooze. I mean, like something like an Elendra Archmage or something is so much better. Let's see. Let's see if they search. I mean, I have Reef. I can attack them with Reef. I'm just curious. Alright, they figured it out. Take damage. Not sure why though. Shahar is also 2. I'll play against Shahar in the 6-2 bracket. Epic. Oh, that red-black deck? Not a bad hand against it, I think. Played that matchup a couple times. Looks kind of bad on paper. I won both times. That being said, I'm gonna lose now. Damn. Nice draw. Let's see. Have to kill that. They're probably gonna move to Moonshadow. I have to find another removal for that Moonshadow. Oh. Well, bro, is not roping you on purpose. All aggressive to time him out because he spoiled the result of the match, but alright. Yeah, I mean, what he just done on boards. I'll take the land though, at least if I draw spot removal, I can maybe live. Okay, now I need to draw a hex and an untap land exactly. Damn, all these gray removal spells that are not hexes. Alright, I got. That was a pretty nutty draw. Alright, how did this sideboard against them? I think I do the creature plans and I board out the cover-ups. Goes Vacuum's also good. I didn't bring in Lantern last time. Maybe it's good enough. 3 steps ahead to copy my creatures. Annul. Annul gets monuments and that artifact. Spell Snare gets the free 1 elf. It's better to just have scatters on the play. He gets some of their removal spells too. Maybe I'll try him a consult. Maybe just do 2 Wan Shi Tong. Honestly, maybe the end is not the good. Oh, Bitter Trump can go to I don't want to pay life for discard. And then maybe I'll just do 1 and all. Good hands. A little soft to monument though. What if you just kill it right away? Kind of awkward curve if I don't. Yeah. Probably not supposed to mess around with this hand. I do have Spell Snare, so that part kind of sucks. Maybe I do say go, and then I consult. I'm gonna regret it if they have like a million 1-drops again, though. It's... Alright, I could just keep to counter whatever their outlet is. And then stock up next turn. I think maybe that's better. They play a 2-9 spell, I can Spell Snare plus Consult. Pretty happy to keep that one on the board for now. Alright. Think I wanna stock up and keep blue mana up for Spell Snare and or Annul. I think Annul and another stock up probably. Not super interested in Go's Vacuum. Oh. Let me use the Spell Snare. Most places don't have FOMO, but the card obviously makes sense. Hardcast, Bloodghast. Alright, let's just say go. So I can counter or result. Card's a little obnoxious. But is it worth countering? Probably not. I guess Wan Shi Tong plus lands. Oh. It's pretty good too. Dude, the Harvester has been so good for me. Kind of wish I had more. It's what I was hoping for against Is It Lessons. We didn't even play that the PT. We played 0-point Ballad over it, but I think that card's just much better. Big Bird. Alright. Well, I think I definitely want both Annul since we saw FOMO. And more Spell Snares on the draw. 3 steps ahead can go. The Guardian's not the worst blocker in that matchup. Not great either. Oh, right, I cut all the cover-ups. I completely forgot. Lol, I was playing to a cover-up that I didn't have in my deck. I think it's right, though. I think it's right. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'll cut another stock up. I mean, Deadly is really good if they like long as they don't have monument in play. Kind of unhinged not to have a single Delhi cover up in my deck. Maybe free Spell Snare is enough. Yeah. Double blue, awkward mana. Also awkward, but I guess I'll keep. Get rid of Scatter. Get rid of Shoot the Sheriff. This hand really sucks too. Close one. Oh, most of their enablers are like artifacts and stuff. Spell pumps the shadow. Sure. That was good. I wasn't sure if they had Duress or not. Might have sideboarded differently. I kind of want to wait on the consult, honestly, since they're not doing much. That was huge. Now I can shoot plus Spell Snare. Oh, I just Spell Snare Blood Gas, even if we know they don't have lands. It's a bridge too far. Could be a mistake. Kind of nice if they don't attack, I can just consult. Kind of weird if they attack though. Might just mean they have a land. I think I play that, especially with Demolition Field in play. Not 100% sure though. Okay, Spell Pierce for Monument could be nice. Untap land would have been nice. I could have Demolition Field and have 4 mana. Guess I'll just do that in Sigo. Ever keeping Shoot the Sheriff. Seems so incredibly mid right now. That's GG. It's basically Time Walk. How do I lose? Sure. Alright, just going for the motions, I guess. Wait, what did I do? What's mono green thingy? Betrayal is really bad, right? Thinking like kind of does nothing here. It's kind of a downside of the cards. They sag the land and to get it back. Ish. Sorry, we're like, it's like my basketball team. I'm sick. We had people who couldn't. We're trying to find solutions. Um, to like, so I had to deal with that today, like past few hours. All right, I'm sure I could have played that game better. Thought getting all their forests might be pretty good. That's usually pretty good against their deck. You actually want to try and not earthbend a forest because of that scenario. Yeah, the nursery kind of beats the cover up here. I mean, it feels like all they have to do is just bossing on the lands. I think that matchup's kind of tough. Soul is dependent, but well, I guess if they bossing the land, they might have not the mana for nursery. Okay, looks like they might be punting. Some might have a shot. So what if I demo field? That's pretty good with demo field too. They don't have forest left to get. And I think I maybe just go after their forest was the deadly cover up. The other cards like don't seem to matter as much. Pretty sick game. I mean, I don't think I cared that much. This doesn't get basics anymore. Yeah, let's just get the forest again. I still generate 4 Earthbender, 4 saplings, so on all the annuls. Yeah, they even had ice still in hand, so somehow they had had a non-tap plan, it would have been kind of bad for me. Alright, let's see. I do have a reef to block, but that kills lands, right? Sacrifice this lands. Oh no. That just searches for lands. So I could Betrayal and say go. Oh, I'm silly. That lets them cast Ice Still. But I guess I have no lands to bring back at least. Alright, maybe I'll just consult now. That's loose, obviously. I bricked. Kind of. Could Wan Shi Tong and land maybe?
The genius of Gabriel Nassif.
Alright, that was not great. That was pretty bad. Their deck's not super functional though anymore. Yeah, that was the sequencing. I mean, I guess the consulting was a little awkward. Maybe stock up was better, so I didn't have to take a land. Okay, that's pretty nice. Maybe I'll do stock up so I get an on-tap land. Use my mana efficiently. Oh. Let's keep it simple. I mean, the nursery's like whatever. I think they have so few lands left. Just gonna say go one time, I think, just to play it safe. Just cast massive Wan Shi Tong. I'll get to draw even if they don't wanna. Probably just copy Ice or copy Regent. Hopefully I don't lose because I didn't attack last turn. Should be good. Let's see. Pretty sick game though. Alright, well, Wan Shi Tong is for this matchup. Null coming in. Spell Snare, I think, only gets Cub. I think Disdainful Stroke is good. I think Tidebinder is worth it. Trail is bad against Cub, but it's pretty good against some of their other stuff. Even Pierce seems like it might be good. The hard counters are nice. Maybe Negate and Pierce is too many. Bitter Triumph can go. I mean, they have like one Vivian Reed maybe, but stock up DN, cover up Regent. Maybe just trim stock up and consult because you don't have as much time. And maybe do Spell Pierce. Harvester. Try Spell Pierce, but maybe I should do Negate. Maybe I should do both. I mean, I have 3 steps to draw cards. I have spot removal. Ah, silly. Should have kept. Let's see. I mean, Betrayal kind of sucks, but I don't want to, like, bottom my only cheap interaction. I might just keep these cards, maybe? Just hope they don't have a cub. I think that first hand was, like, not that far off. Probably not atrocious CV to keep. Yeah, plus they did nothing. First hand would have been just great. I would have had an all for Spender Ascension. Well, at least they haven't seemed to learn yet. They should try not to put on Forest. Did you miss exiling the cups from the deck was the end, or did you skip on burn? No, I didn't do it on purpose, but it was probably like not a terrible play, honestly. But no, I was zoned out. I think I was on the phone and stuff and just misclicked. I think I want to get Wan Shi Tong going in that deck. Maybe I'll sketch. I haven't played that matchup a lot, just a couple times before the Pro Tour. And every version's all different too. Play the search right away. Wouldn't make sense. It would be a counter on the Forest. Alright, it appears we got God again. Alright, never mind. He's just asleep at the wheel. What now? Might block here, just have cover up. The game's gonna be pretty hard to win though. Oh yeah, they can just sag the nursery too. Yeah, I'm pretty screwed. Should have kept the first hand. Oh, I might just be dead. Looks like it's gonna be a lot of damage. I don't know, maybe they'll find a way to like punt. Like tab down to like no mana, not be able to save their forests and stuff. Alright, I'm just dubs. Just dubby dubby dub. Guess I should have blocked the trample one. Oh, maybe I'll draw like a hex. XDD. All right. Maybe one less cover up, one more negate. Also, I could have like all the card drawn to play. New York Times recipe cooking. This sauce is amazing, all caps. Like Super Bowl stuff. Two times in a row. Oh, what an awful hand. Do you keep both Hex or the lands? I'm gonna kill Elf, Bristly Bill. Damn, that's a close one. Come on, Wan Shi Tong, please save me. Oh, gas. Guess I'll kill it now. I don't think we saw Veil, but maybe have it in the sideboard. I think it's probably just stock up, less awkward. Tough one. Maybe just Essence Scatter. You know, Scatter is going to be decent at some point. Wan Shi Tong might draw me some cards. And Ice Hill is going to be brutal. Or maybe I just save Wan Shi Tong for later. Just stock up again. This is really tough. Oh, could have been worse. Could have been much worse. Nursery. Did I just smize? Was that Disdainful Stroke? I still. Exist and Scatter, Save Stroke. I think mostly the cards I care about cost 4 or more. All the others are not that scary. Well, Chef bottom the cover up after all, not the land or not the hex. This deck, I'm just gonna Wan Shi for the max, right? Up to the races. Tidebinder plus 3 steps ahead. Could mess them up. Alright, that thing. Does it have reach? No, it does. think I want to feel the Basing Se. I feel like that makes sense. Let's see. It might not search though. Fine either way. Smart. Alright, maybe I don't want to do that then. Maybe I just want to keep this man up. I think the bats instead of force, I can cover up force and probably win. From that point. Hey, that was bad. Okay. Looks like we win. Victory has been declared. My boy Wan Shi Tong carrying. The end? Negate? Am I even in a rush? I don't think so. Just gonna say go. Not tap out right away. I don't know what they have in hands. To find out, I guess. Do I care? I feel like I don't care. Famous last words. Can't imagine that card mattering. When I have Wan Shi Tong in play. Should I just DN basic forest here? Maybe I'll just counter that one. I don't know. Cowards. Coward move. All right. Comeback continues. What are we, free two now? 4-2, I think free two probably. Just 4 more to go. Even though, who knows? I think that's tough against most of the decks in the formats. Played against the blue-black demon deck yet. Could that be? Could that be it? Maybe just a mirror match. Huh. I mean, cover up could be okay. I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, wow, my draws are not good. They're playing the demon deck probably. Spell Snare and Hex are dead. I have like 3 dead cards in my hands. They have a lot of dead cards too in their deck though, game 1. I don't think I've lost a game in this matchup yet, but who knows? Probably lose anyways somehow. Lose to unlosable matchup. Check out the Kickstarter for Patrick Chapin's new book, which I wrote a chapter for. That is right. You should check it out if you're interested. It's gonna be, I think the date is kind of past already, but maybe you can still get your order in. He crushed it though. Seems like people love the idea. I think Betrayal just to get the seed is nonsense. Also, shout out to my sponsors, Ultimate Guard and TCG Player. Help me stream and make Magic content for a living. So if you like the stream, if you like the YouTube content, if you like the podcast, if you like the occasional deck guide that I write for TCG Player, anytime you do business with TCG Player or Ultimate Guard, it helps me out. Speaking of, I wrote a blue-black guide. Has updated lists, kind of a little recap of our Pro Tour testing, and it has sideboard guides for 8 decks, something like that, including the new decks. Is it Spell Elemental, that blue-black demon deck, as well as the Teamer Harmonizer combo deck that did well at the PT that came in second. And for each matchups, I also tried to add some advice, some tips, you know, like a paragraph or two for each matchups. So it's not like full-fledged, you know, 30-page sideboard guide, or deck guide, matchup guide, but it also does have a little more than just sideboard guide. So like as long as I find a stock up or consult at some point, I think it's kind of hard for them to win, especially if I have Restless Reef in play already. That's gonna be the exile trigger. I think it just makes sense to shoot now, and then they're probably gonna take Strategic Betrayal. This way, if I draw stuck up or I have like all my mana. Huh. Alright, well, Fountainport's pretty nice. Huh? I mean, they might be able to just aggro me, honestly. But yeah, especially when you have the Reef advantage. The Spell Snare are kind of bad. They could come up against Bitter Triumph or Reef, but I mean, if they played a 6/6 demon, it probably means they have Hex for Reef. Right, they're going for it. Yeah, I mean, the games are not getting better for them. So, might just be desperation. Kind of want them to draw the extra card though. F5, they have 6. So the way they get you is Avarice targeting me. They draw 2. They make me draw 3. I have 2 left. They draw 2. I have 1 left. They draw 2. I have 0 left. No, I think I miscounted that. I have 2 left. I have 1. So they go to 4. I go to 2. I go to 1. They go to 2. I go to 0. They go to 0. I don't know what to do. I gotta try and demo field both. Do I have the mana to do that? 1, 2. Oh, but I might not have basics left. 1, 2. Kill. Get a land. No, I don't. Oh, I don't know what to do. Could hope to draw a Negate and get an attack in. I wonder if I need to worry about I wonder if I need to worry about at least just hard cast it. But I might want to make a treasure. Damn, I really don't know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess I'll just cast it. And just not bounce. Well, let's see. I might finally lose a game in this matchup. Yeah, that was interesting if I played Demo Field instead of Fountainport. Oh, I lose the life too. Alright. That is not the cards I was looking for. Oh, I even know my last 2 cards are island. Well, they might be punting. Oh, that makes me draw a card too. Oh wow, they just had like 2. That's kind of insanely lucky. Alright, I got God. There's a first time for everything. Alright, I don't think you won the cover-ups here. The Hex. Snare gets... They have like a few negates after sideboard, so 1 snare's probably fine. Bitter Triumph's probably not the greatest. Might still be better than Betrayal. And then Ghost Vacuum is probably decent. Or is it? And then Lantern might be okay just because it cantrips. I was going to do very little removal. I'd rather counter their creature than have to kill them. Yeah, I mean, I had to like draw so poorly. I drew like all Hex and Spell Snare. I even made adjustments after the PT to I'm only playing free hex, free snare, in part because of the matchup. Hey Rhino, can you put the record in the title, please? Come on, man. Everyone's just asking and you're just ignoring them. It's like so rude. Oh wait, it spins? People still asking? This is kind of sick that I could have maybe won that game. Was there? I guess a reef attack wouldn't even have saved me, right? Because they had double avarice, assuming they already had both. Is the guide out now? I mean, I send it. What, they had Riddler, and that's how they played. I have to counter it. The guide will be out sometime next week, I'm assuming. They only play basic swamps, so you can kind of try and cut them off blue early in the game, but probably not easy to do. It might be worth it for Riddlers, though, actually. Usually we just want to save the field for Restless Reef because they have 4 and that card's scary. Duress, I guess I'll just draw 2, discard 1. Not to draw 2 spells. Got him. Nice XD Duress. I think they're really soft to creatures too in my experience. They only have like Negate. I mean, I do have triple Demolition Field. Wow. I was gonna do Unagi, but yeah, I think triple Demo Field. What's it gonna be? Just let me draw infinite cards, or tempting to cut them off blue. Might give them second mana for removal spell. I'm probably not dodging that anyways. It's probably worth going for. They have like stock up to in their deck. Might be a little greedy. But it just didn't search this time. They'll run the like all fake. Now you see me. Now I'm searching. Now I'm not. Alright. Obviously, they should be like way too far behind at this point. Let's see if we can get Gear Hulk. Oh. Well, that's rude. Do I want to adjust for these gear? Yeah, maybe I should have just attacked with Reef in game one. Maybe I was playing too hard around a removal. I don't think it would have mattered. But yeah, maybe I should have taken a chance. Like we're getting the rest. Did I miss something obvious in game one? Seemed like everyone wanted me to go for the Reef attack. Oh well. I mean, they do play like 3 or 4 hacks. It's not a good start for me. Duress into Riddler. Lame. I do love doing nothing and just dying. That is true. That is one of my favorite moves. Also, the 4-man would have not mattered if you already had double avarice. A little frustrating. We just have it all right now. The rest into Riddler, into Deceit, and Sukibaro. I'm just gonna cast it now, I think. I don't know, they have stock up in their deck. They also have like some copies of Negate. I guess I'll just say go. Pretty good to see good. They have like Avarice here, for instance. I think they usually have 1 or 2 negates after boards. Not or Duress, great. Just getting Giga punished. Yeah, sucks. I just gonna have Deceit. I wanted to keep like both high impact cards. And then the lands. The lands make your stock up and consult top decks better. Well, no Deceit. That was nice. I draw 1. I draw 2. Unagi the goat. Alright. We're back. We're back in business. Confirmed unlosable matchup or? Maybe that matchup I'll play a lot now. Deck's probably not the fastest. I guess the demon combo. I should try it. It looks kind of interesting and fun. Couple people was the demon. And this is me level of tanks. Kivaro. Just a 4/4. I'll just counter it. That's the best they can do. Oh, maybe I have something good. I have a Wan Shi Tong. That could be nasty, actually. Alright, let's go after one of their blue sources. Since they seem to be struggling. Chris Cardi, thanks for the 19 months. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm aware they probably don't have a million removal for the reef, but thing was double 3 steps ahead in hand. I'm happy to just chill. I wouldn't be surprised if they have a negate here. Clueless. Alright, that spell pierce probably not the most useless or useful anymore. Alright, they might actually bitter triumph and pay 4. I mean, I can counter it, but keeping Demo Field was tempting. Okay. Just go max. Max Wan Shi Tong 7. I might lose Unagi to bitter triumph. Is it that big of a deal at that point? If I have a 8/8 Wan Shi Tong. Maybe I'll just consult first. Don't be too greedy. Take another consult. Take an Archmage. Take a scatter. Just take shoot. Take shoot and scatter. Shoot it, consult. Let's just shoot the Riddler and start attacking. Oh, it's so good with Unagi, right? Combo breaker. Doomsday DD. Oh, none of that business. Not interested. Don't even want to know. Sorry. Sorry about the coughing. I mean, what do they even have? They shocked? 12 mana? Might be loose to even do anything here. Oh, they have a stroke. Okay. I have the 2 reefs too. They also have a negate. I have 1 card left, 2 Riddlers. Okay. I mean, I have 2 reefs that can attack next turn. They had 3 enough Tidebinder. It's gotta be super over. Man, shocking that Watery Grave was a bold move. Oh. Pretty good. It's two different triggers. Gonna go one that bounce. Alright, grindy match. We both have 12 minutes left. CPL, can't possibly lose. It appears to be that way. Good game. Taps both my reefs to oh. I'd have a feel like a few tweaks to their list. Disdainful Stroke, Strategic Betrayal. Not sure the Larson list had these cards. Passage on black. Could be that Ragus Monument deck. Could just be the same matchup we just played. I'm glad I always draw the great cards in the matchup whenever I play that matchup. It's an interesting one. I mean, problem is if they like Kivaro me, they're just gonna get it anyways. I think I'm just gonna bin it. I mean, I wouldn't mind just playing that matchup for the rest of the tournament, except I would need to draw a little better. Can't really screw them off single blue or double black. Let's demo field. I'm probably gonna have Kibaro and get my River Regent. I had to wait one turn too soon. Alright, not the end of the world yet, but obviously not in a great spot. Playing that for two, really? Unreal. Okay. Nagalion. Well, I guess better to draw the bad cards now and then top deck the good ones, right? Nagalion, thanks for the 54 months, 62 months, tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, obviously you take Spell Snare, right? I think they actually do have like Bitter Triumph and stuff. Okay, better late than never. Great draw. I mean, maybe at some point I should just use them just to thin the deck. Well, I guess Hex gets the Reefs. That's why they were tanking. They'll do it. I mean, it's probably pretty bad. They might be baiting and I might lose to Reef, but I have a Hex in hand and kind of desperate, I guess. Maybe they just played bad and didn't stock up. Nope. Just another land. Alright, same player plays again. And that's what I did last game. I kind of liked it. Might be like due to lose that matchup once eventually, but it kind of suck. Stroke counters Riddler and Deceit, so it does counter stuff on two. Maybe I'll do that. Oh. Blood Sweaters gave out 20 community subs, and they have Duress. I guess they might take the stock up anyways. Who are you? Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Thank you so much for the 20 gifted. Let's go. Damn. Double Duress. They took my card advantage engine. Who got a gifted sub? Jane Coliff, Sacred Hearts, Lazy Moofle, Trotsky. Skillarius, let's go. Wish Cash Enthusiast. What they do? Just a regular discard mode? Paprika, Cureno, some regs. Lonius Mong got a gifted sub. Nice. Alright, Scatter or Stroke. Thinks their only expensive cards are creatures. Their only creatures are expensive cards. That means I need to use Scatter. Probably just win if I don't tap land here. Yes. Dude, someone called it in chat earlier. Oh, that's GG. Maybe not. My hand's pretty good. Dude, they have the tech. Who in chat mentioned Outra's Realm? Oh my god. Yeah, sorry about the like 10-minute phone call. How many cards do I even have left? No, 35. I mean, I might be able to outtempo them. You get to play lands? Play those. They didn't even play a land, or they played a land. Oh wait, they're at 9? Yeah, I don't know how I win this, but probably starts was a max Wan Shi Tong. Play that Restless Reef. Go from there. Their starting was stock up after casting a robbery for 7. You love to see it. You love to see it. It was like when I played the matchup at the PT, I had Unagi in play, and my opponent was dead on board, and they untapped, and the first thing they did was cast Winter Night Stories. It's kind of funny. Alright, so if they want to, they can at least like heist my shoot and then shoot Wan Shi Tong. Oh no, they're just dead. Oh, maybe I just get them. Maybe they just can't deal with the boards. They're just dead, right? There's no way they have Hex in their deck. Ain't no way. Oh, they haven't played up lane yet. Feel like they're dead. They're just bluffing. Oh, bounce my Tidebinder? Wait, bounce Wan Shi Tong? They have Scatter? It's stuck up. And try and find like Negate or something. Negate or Spell Pierce. Then I can't cast Wan Shi Tong. Or I could like activate Reef. They shoot the Sheriff. They go down to like 3. And I have a lethal Wan Shi Tong. And then if I stock up and they shoot Tishana in response, then I cast a big Wan Shi Tong. Or I could... I mean, if I stock up, I think they should shoot in response. I don't know how to set this up. Then if they shoot in response, try and cast a lethal Wan Shi Tong, but I kind of want to keep S and Scatter mana up. Alright, I'll do stock up and maybe they won't shoot in response. Alright. I guess I just win, right? That was easy. I don't know why I ever thought it that much. XTD. Dude, I got scared for a second. I thought I couldn't negate it for some reason. Just great content. 10-minute delay, Gab on the phone, have the stream. Alright, let's play a Reef first, because I don't know what I'm gonna want, depending on the matchup. What I draw. Starting town. There might be one of these elemental stack. Starting town, starting town, starting town. Could be Uro. I don't think I want to spell pierce against starting town. Oh, is it blue-white maybe? Blue-white flash? Played that matchup once yesterday. It was kind of close, but I did okay. I don't think I want another coming play tap land for now. Or I just want to consult if they play another voice. Huh. They do play No More Lies. That'd be a pretty mid outcome for me. I think that's fine, right? Doesn't work super well against kick stuff, I believe. I even get to kick it if I want to, I think. They could have Curiosity, they could have an Elspeth. I'm just gonna take the lands, I guess. Alright, well, they're not doing much, so we should be good. Feel like I got to a point in the game where I should be fine. To not take too much damage from Aang, I guess. I just try and kill him now, honestly. I'll take 2 more. You know what? I have negates. I'll do it now. Can they Aang their Aang, I guess? I bet you get stuck in a loop. That worked out. Nothing. Nothing again. They're drawing just all seam rips. Oops, all seam rips. Okay. Now this is getting all scary. They have like a bunch of high noons too. If they get you low, they can kind of burn you out. Potentially. Also, if they have another interrupter, might be in trouble. Oh, I was gonna take that plus Essence Scatter. Hmm. I'm just gonna cast it now. I really don't want to go down to 5 if I don't have to. Just hope they don't have another interrupter. Wow. Tough. Yeah, honestly, I forget sometimes when I play Consult that I'm only getting one card, and I was like, maybe I would have to take something different. I have to counter every Heinen in their deck. Good news is they have like Spell Snare and stuff and Negate in hand, but it's not a great spot to be in. I don't know if they started drawing well or they just like navigated that game really well. I got a little comfortable and then got punished for it. Oh, right, I don't even have enough to. Wait, how much does that one actually cost? That one only costs 4. Oh, I should cast a 5-mana one, right? I did not think I was gonna lose that game. So if they Eng, well played. Looks like they navigated that pretty well. They're gonna finish me off with High Noon. They don't have High Noon in the yard, do they? Oh. I mean, is there even a point? Was that kicker? No. Wait, it don't play High Noon? Alright. Let's take a Spell Snare. And let's take...
Haven't caught up on my yellow hat stream backlog. Just dropping in to throw some support.
I want something for a flash creature. Maybe I shouldn't take. Maybe I should take like Wan Shi Tong? Sure. Hex doesn't kill that much. But if somehow they have a counter for cover up, which I don't think they do, but you never know. I feel like I'm kind of throwing. Alright.
Yeah!
Yo, Lacus Untrakir. Thanks for the resub, appreciate it. Alright, we should be good now. Let's play it as a 5-5. Or a 6-6, I mean. Damn, I thought I was ahead, then I thought I was gonna lose. I think I can negate that, right? It was 2 Spell Snare. Back up for high noon. Okay, even if they have like high noon plus spells plus no more lies somehow. Let's get rid of their sources of red just in case. So good to check how many basics they have. Seems like enough. At least 3 plains and an island. Fast. Not sure that card does anything to save them. Alright. Harvester's probably not the worst. Tidebinder against Voice of Victory is pretty meh. But it's good against Duress, and I'm pretty good at killing Voice of Victory. Spell Snare is good. Spell Pierce is probably bad. 3 steps ahead, all clunky. Betrayal. Not the worst. It kills voice turn 2, and they have the curiosities. I think they have both usually. I think this is a matchup where you keep it in cover up. Wan Shi Tong's not the greatest. This is good against Interrupter. That card's a pain. Archmage has got to be decent, right? And Tidebinder. Maybe trim a stock up on the draw. Maybe even a couple. Maybe trim a cover up. It is expensive. They play a Johnny sometimes, and Elspeth. Maybe I'll keep the Spell Pierce. It might be good against No More Lice too. Could also just do Duress. Not sure. Noon first. Okay. I'm not sure I'm supposed to cast the Consult. Oh, they have Archmage as well. Let's see. I think I just want to Betrayal it now. They don't have a Curiosity. It's like, are you scared of Curiosity or are you scared of Planeswalker more? Like, I'm pretty good at playing the Heinen game. I don't mind that much. Urban's just any time, right? Could just replay it right away. I think it's kind of bad for me if they have another Ang. Can counter my own spell to draw cards. Just have a free 4. I think that might be the play. Or else I just take a shit ton of damage. I'm just locked. I mean, how do I even get out of the mess? I just have to like chew through the cards, right? Oh wait, Avatar says what? Till your next turn. Oh, your opponents. Guess I'm not supposed to play anything this turn. I think. Do you even want to make a fish? One life might matter. Oh, that's nice. That's nuts. The goat. That's why he's the goat. Tricky. Maybe I should just cover up still. 2 cards in hand. And I am dying, if you're wondering. Might need a cough drop. I'll be right back. Well, I guess I should finish that game. I mean, they probably have another counter if they played Flood Pit. Yeah. And I guess they got me. Yes, they eventually got me. Maybe I was not even supposed to cast a spell when they played Flood Pit there. Wait, why can't I play it? Oh, Plotted is only sorcery. Alright. That one's also sorcery. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Let's see. Plotted. That will be 0 mana. This loses to Normalize. So maybe I should try not to lose to Normalize. Maybe I'll play that one and not be too greedy. Guess I'll take all the Angs maybe. Oh, I guess I didn't get the Angs. Should probably try and plot on my Archmage. This is kind of a raise. Dude, unreal. They actually drew Ang. That's silly. What a silly way to lose. I mean, I'm not dead yet, I guess, but that is kind of frustrating. Wow. How very, very tilting. I guess I'm still fine. Can just cover up next turn. Alright, let's try again. Let's get the Angs for real this time. Okay, so they have 2 big Elfpath, 2 blue Curiosity, 2 Johnny, 2 Archmage, all 4 High Noon, 2 Strokes, 2 No More Lies, 2 Spell Snare. Alright, I think we're getting out of this mess though. Oh no, this is still plotted, right? I still can't cast it. Oh no, that one I can cast. Okay. Alright, now what? Probably want a Bitter Charm for Johnny. They're gonna Spell Snare. I can counter it. What do I discard? Probably my own Spell Snare. Obviously, making them draw cards is not super great when all they need is red mana to like win the game, but you guys gotta do what you gotta do. It's a good draw. I guess I should have played it before attacking. Silly. Never punished. Yeah, it is kind of a crazy game. Damn, every time they play a land, it's so worried. Alright, I want to make another treasure. Do I need that much mana? I don't think so. Just kill it now. That's good. Because that means like starting town doesn't win them the game anymore. I mean, Interrupter is the only card I'm really worried about, and they have one left, I think. I guess Voice of Victory would kind of get me to. Alright, I'm assuming I missed some damage at some point. Wow, they really are just super flooding. Alright, I need to dodge passage for one more turn. I think that's it. Passage, top card. Dude. Pass. Are you kidding me? Unreal. What the actual hell? Someone clip it. Someone clip it for the reals. To be fair, I was gonna shuffle their deck. -1 passage though. Hopefully it's their only one. That'd be truly unreal if they drew passage. Oh yeah, I could have put them down to 2 and then passage doesn't win you the game. Ugh. Wow. Well, I don't know if I played great, but played well enough. Alright, solid hands. Well, card draw, some lands, a spell snare. Red Higher Claw? In this economy? Alright, well if they pump, at least they're not adding to the board. Spell can't be countered. Well. Good beats. That's funny that I get paired against mono red that late in the... Their name is literally Burn. Dude, if I lose to Squelcher, it's gonna be so funny. Stock up sees more cards. Spell can't be countered. Spells you control can't be countered. And awards. They're probably gonna play like Ojo or something. Yeah, I guess I'm just digging to cover up and land, hopefully. Ah, tough. I think I definitely want the land. And I don't know what my second card should be. You know, maybe I should just take Shoot the Sheriff, honestly. Is that thing an outlaw, though? Damn, I can't read. This is how it ends. Qualifier. Alright, doesn't look like their draw's doing too much. Yes, yes, I'm sure. Do I wait here? Doesn't make sense to do it now, right? I mean, technically I might give them one extra mana. But they might also just play like a dragon or something. Menace. Okay. This is an outlaw. Coming to play tap lands. I mean, Negate might be good. That's 7. Yeah. Alright, just attacking into my reef, eh? Alright, you successfully called my bluff. Damn, there's really not much I want to discard. Was Bitter Triumph here. Might have to discard that Spell Snare. I mean, they're not gonna pump. Might have like double Lightning Strike, maybe? I didn't even soak into 1 mana. Kind of surprising. What do you have? Yeah, I could just cast a dragon. Kind of bad when I have cover up and stuff in hand. Let's go say go. Dude, how did it not pump? Oh, now you're pumping. That's 6. Maybe Pierce for Burst Lightning? Kind of scared, but I don't know. I might just discard whatever I take. I'm gonna discard the Pierce. Hope it's not too greedy. Yeah. Makes sense. Alright, what are we extracting? Dragon. It's gotta be just dragon, right? Lynx and burst lightning. Oh, I'm just dead. 4 Lynx, 2 Tursa, Freeze Quelcher, Lightning Strike, Seer, 4 Needle, 4 Bastronaut. Lynx DD. Well, I guess I should have kept Essence Scatter. 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. That should be okay though. I think this is a good matchup. The creatures are gonna be pretty good. Spell Snare against the Squelcher deck. What 2-drops did we even see? What, a Needle? I just got all the cover-ups. Those all the creatures I have. And at least one Spell Snare is good. Got a stock up on the play. I guess there's too many creatures. And not enough cheap spells. Maybe I want Duress at least. It's probably fine. Alright. That was close. Close. It was all unlucky. They had like 1-drop Quelcher. Pretty good draw for them. Hey, I'm sure. -2. Like to have a shock. I don't know, to get priority every time I do something. That could be bad. It's gotta be Harvester, right? And these links are just gonna own me. I think I have to keep that. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna chain a bunch of links. I think I'm gonna stock up first. Kind of unlucky. That was like almost worst case scenario. Wow, that was no untap land, no dark banishing. That was just incredibly brutal. Take 5, go to 7. If they play another one, I go to 2. Does that make sense? Then just shock. The lights are giving out. So I die to lightning strike plus shock. But can I afford to play around that? I see really good for me if I DN there and untap. I'm probably gonna lose if they have all these burn spells anyways. Alright. Looks like I might be dead. Well, that sucked. That was insanely unlucky. Did I have fun in the match? Damn, Arena. Arena has the ball to ask me if I had fun in this match. Oh my god. I don't know, Chad. Did I have fun? That's kind of frustrating.